Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a tarot reading and let's see what we have. Wow, we have the snow globe, we do, and here is the horse breaking out of it. Yeah, it doesn't want to be there anymore, wants freedom. Basically, that's what that's about. And we see Pinocchio down here, and he's looking up at the broken snow globe, and he's a little unhappy and scared. We're going to see what this is about. Here's this lady here, and she's sewing, Capricorn. And she got her sewing machine there. And we'll talk about that card in just a second. But she's sewing something kind of beautiful here. She's trying to, and we have the Magician reversed. These don't read in the reverse by any measure. And here is the dove, but that is a message, right? Here's the dove, and the dove is about hope and faith. He's trying to manifest something, that magician. Let's have a look here at what these cards mean. Let's look at the snow globe that, this horse doesn't want to be part of this kind of merry-go-round inside the snow globe. This is about, it's about freedom. It is. Let's have a look at that. At least partially. Breaking free, chasing a dream. So somebody is chasing a dream in this reading. For me, that's beautiful. A horse is the projection of people's dreams about themselves. Yeah, I've had many a horse dreams. Yeah, strong, powerful, beautiful. Not many, but several. Strong, powerful, beautiful, and it has the capability of giving us escape from our mundane existence. Yeah, our daily life, kind of like our rut, sort of. But finally breaking free, a real horse embodying a true inner spirit escapes from the carnival shell, which represented his existence up to this point. The constant repetition finally ends as he soars through his glass confinement. His escape and transformation is witnessed with awe and incredulity, but also with envy by those he leaves behind. Yeah, this card represents the numbing routine of daily life. For example, you see, I was saying that the mindless repetition of the morning commute. Somebody was bored with their life, Capricorn, in this reading, bored of the daily rut. Definitely they were, and they have broke free. And now they're going to go live their dream. That is the idea in this reading. Let's have a look at this other card with this lady who looks a little frantic. Productivity, control, and organization. This card considers the gathering of separate elements, people, or ideas from the everyday nuances of family dynamics to the management of a corporate team. This is, take your needle, my child, and work at your pattern. It will come out a rose by and by. Life is like that, one stitch at a time, taken patiently, and the pattern will come out all right, like the embroidery. And that was Oliver Wendell Holmes. Yeah, so this is about somebody who's really trying to make their dream come true, Capricorn, like step by step, and in every way they can. They're trying to stitch stuff together here. They are, whatever they can kind of stitch together. Let's see what we have. And I don't even know how to say that word right. Nurture and growth. And we have attend to your bond with love and patience, trust, support, and playful. So Capricorn, somebody sees a relationship with you as chasing a dream. You might be chasing a dream here, and you're doing it very methodically. This is kind of a very Virgo card here with this lady here who has these strings, and she's using all methods, right, to very meticulous, methodical to make her dream come true, basically. But this magician was reversed. Yeah, wow, that's a trip. Somebody could be breaking free from a daily routine, because we heard about that. And the magician reversed is, you might feel, Capricorn, that possibly, or whatever somebody was doing, you or this person, was just not working out, and was not bringing any joy, and was definitely not manifesting any dream by any measure, right? And now we have loyalty, standing by each other through thick and thin, true love, and devotion. So somebody is devoted to you and they want to nurture you here. They could be breaking out of a relationship. They could, Capricorn. That's how this reading is looking to me. If you guys want to get a psychic reading, you can always get one, or a tarot, a past life reading, or a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense. My psychic readings, of course, are Those go up to an hour, and those are the combo. You get a tarot reading after. Yeah, I don't mix those, right? Some people say they're channeling and they put the cards down, but no, I channel from my third eye. Yeah, that's how I do it. And so, yeah, I always check for accuracies. I do, so I am giving myself a little credit here, right? Those are lots of fun. If you want to find out about somebody, you sure can. If you want to find out, you need some insight about your own. I'm also a life coach. And the tarot readings are done and the psychic readings in different formats, live calls, live readings, Zoom calls, or you can get a recording or both, all right? So let's get into it, Capricorn. And the bottom of the deck is the World card. The World card is about cycles ending. It is about making your dream come true. And we saw that with kind of the snow globe, whatever they called it, right? It really is kind of a snow globe here, right? There's no snow in it, but he's still in there kind of, in the globe and, breaking free, right? While Pinocchio watches that, right? And so, but yeah, this is about chasing a dream. It is. And doing whatever, taking care of whatever details with this lady with the string and she's got all her different threads here. There's a little castle down here that it looks like she's trying to build that. But the point is that somebody's been very methodical about chasing their dream. Let's see what we have here, Capricorn. We start with the Star. And we have to cover her because she's not dressed. No. Let's see what else we have. Maybe there's an Aquarian here. Ace of Cups, Capricorn. King of Swords. Somebody is chasing you here. They are. Somebody's chasing a dream with you. Their dream is to have a relationship with you. It is to bond with you, to nurture you. And they are devoted. Look at that. OMG. I wonder who this is, Capricorn, right? And Judgment is here. And let's see what else we have. Let's cover up those naked people. And we'll use one of these cards here. And so that is the angel waking the people up, right? So they can be reborn, can be having a second chance. And, rebirth is basically transformation, regeneration. You might be regenerating something. This can be forgiveness, right? And it is an awakening because she's waking them up. But when we say awakening, we don't mean, to watch Saturday morning cartoons or, I don't know, to, watch this Diddy trial thing, right? We don't mean that. No. Yeah, I was watching that. I'm not even into drama, but I did a reading on him. And, I did it before the trial started. And I did say about him in a psychic reading, I said, before I even put any cards down, I said, he's afraid that everybody's just going to try to, put him away behind bars. And, after I've seen the footage about, so much stuff, all these Hollywood people coming forward and talking about the vile and the disgusting and the control and all that, I was like, shoot, I'd feel like that too. So I was really right. And, it's interesting because you could say that, anybody who goes to court would be really kind of worried about, everybody just maybe coming to kind of, make sure that he gets convicted. But there's so many people. I mean, it's nothing ever before I've ever seen. Every day there's like 2 people who come forward and say they came forward because of other people came forward. And they're like, well, I need to speak the truth, right? So let's get back to this, Capricorn. I just wanted to say I was right about that. Yeah, it's very interesting. All right, so here in this reading, Capricorn, this person is, you see how we see over here, this is breaking free to chase a dream, right? With that card, the horse breaking out of the globe. 8 of Cups is here. This is somebody who wants to really go and live their dream. It sits right in the center of the reading. And the King of Swords is over it. So this is somebody who knows exactly what they want. Somebody who is, feeling like this is a very smart decision with the King of Swords there. And, we start with the Star. It can be about hope and faith, right? And we have the Ace of Cups here in the challenge. So there's something that has to be done in this reading. And like this lady who was trying to piece together all the details to have this new beginning or this chase this dream, she's a little frantic, a little bit, as I said. And the Ace of Cups, the brand new, the opportunity in love, sits in the challenge. So, somebody might have to walk away from something. That's not really clear here, but um, maybe this person has left you in the past, Capricorn. That's a possibility here. We have the Five of Cups here. So something is sad and there's regret here. So this could be about somebody who wants to be with you and they screwed it up in the past big time. That could be going on in this reading. Yeah, and I feel like it probably is. There is some type of guilt in this reading. Yeah, and it's like, I'm pretty sure, this Magician was reversed. It can sometimes talk about a trickster. It can. In any deck, the Magician reversed, right? And external to you is the Ten of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants stability with you. And we have nurture, growth, and, trust. And yeah, this is a nurturing energy as well. I mean, he's really trying to hold on to this to create stability, right? And really nurturing is for stability. Yeah, it's for emotional stability, right? Like Cancer rules the fourth house of emotional stability, emotional foundation, right? Yeah, and nurturing. So, here we have this card here, very interesting. Somebody wants to hold on to you. I don't know if you're with them or not. In this reading, you may or may not be, right? And how somebody they're seeing you here as they're happily ever after. They might have seen it in hindsight. They might have recognized that. Meanwhile, they had themselves in kind of this something that was not very happy. That can be isolation as well. But yeah, stuck in that, that globe, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, this is breaking free, and the next card was about isolation. It was, but somebody could have been, yeah, while they were planning out details, it looks like, yeah. All right, so we have that Judgment card there, and that's how somebody's seeing themselves. That could be waking up. It could be where somebody, I always say a spiritual awakening, but maybe they don't see it like that. Maybe they just see it as waking up, learning lessons, waking up like that. It could be. Not everybody realizes they're going through a spiritual awakening when they do it. Not everybody. Some people might think that they are experiencing just a shift and they're maturing, possibly. But, when it comes in by way of the Tower, they will know it's an awakening for sure. Now, let's get a card on that Judgment card, Capricorn. Let's see what we have. We have the Two of Wands with it. There's a choice and a decision made in this reading. There's been one as the King of Swords. The Two of Wands was a choice, but it was a crossroad. It was a major choice of where do I go from here? It's a fork in the road. It's to a degree, right? So he's holding the globe. It is a choice. Where do I go from here? Where do I want my life to go from this moment moving forward? And here is Judgment with it. So this can be a rebirth with somebody. As I mentioned, a renewal definitely could. But somebody is like using good judgment in this reading. I feel like they are, because how Judgment sits right here with the Ten of Cups and the Two of Wands. They're using good judgment. Here's the King of Swords to confirm that. Yeah, he's right. I mean, he's making good decisions. Now, is every king or judge making good decisions? Probably not, right? With, the amount of money there is in the world, right? Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Emperor reversed here. This sits in the past. So, look at that. So this could be I'm spinning the wheel, but this Emperor, and I hope it spins for me too. This can be like, I made my own bad luck here. Yeah, the Emperor, I was controlling or abuse of power in the reverse. The Emperor, or I wasn't really kind of, taking control of my life. I just let the years pass. It could be like that, or the months, time go by without really paying attention. And now I just want to break free and go get my dream. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah, it's really interesting there. I mean, there could be a Sag in this reading. Yeah, and this can talk about time has gone by. it could be. It can talk about somebody who's matured as well. We had the World card at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we did. That's definitely a maturity. That's about Saturn, right? And Saturn has just moved into Aries. Yeah. If you guys want to see that video, I will definitely put it at the top of the comments with all the 12 horoscopes. Yeah, for, that ingress and that transit, right? And so that is about maturity. It's about, especially, it's almost like maturity meets courage and drive as Saturn moves into Aries, right? Maturity and responsibility meets desire, right? This is about people who have the courage and the maturity to really go after whatever they desire. And that's going on in this reading because we have chasing your dream. And let me break out of this over here. Yeah. Yeah, somebody could have had poor judgment over here about their life and about time that has passed by. And yeah, it's like, what am I doing? Kind of sitting here. Let me get up. Let me move forward. Basically, we have the Seven of Cups in the concern. It is a choice. It could have been, overwhelmed maybe about a choice, or a difficult choice. But, because we see the Five of Cups, regret and sad endings, and with the Ace of Cups, which is a brand new beginning, something could have ended here, definitely. So in order to have something new and chase this dream, so the Seven of Cups could have been it could have been a hard decision. And this person might have had options, right? Of course, two probably. But here we have the Devil. You might have had, I don't like to always say them, Capricorn, but like, you'll know if this is you, right? Pretty much, I would think. But hey, sometimes, we learn about ourselves in these readings. Sometimes we do, right? We have the Devil here. Yeah. So this choice is made, and there's a little bit of fear in this reading. There is. That's why the Emperor is reversed. Yeah, because in the reverse, he can be, corrupt, or he can be afraid because he's supposed to be taking care of business, right? In the reverse, not so much. Here is the Eight of Cups. This is going toward whatever is. This is leaving something, and that's why this globe is broken to chase a dream. There's something that's being left behind, and it coincides or aligns with this Five of Cups. It does. We have the Page of Swords reversed, Capricorn, and it's showing up the Three of Cups. This is like, I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. I don't need to think about it anymore. This person either wants to have something with you or stay with you and keep the joy going, or they want to reconcile with you. That's not clear. It looks like it's a reconciliation. We have Judgment, right? And, yeah, it does. And now we have the Seven of Wands showing up, and this is overwhelm. It's resisting. There could be something that's resisted in this reading. Resisted, rejected, pushed away. It shows up with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, that's kind of like something's ending here for sure. This Ace of Pentacles reversed it can be something that's possibly no longer stable, but I feel like it's more like somebody's kind of changed their values and they're breaking free from something, and they want to really pursue this dream with you, or this is you doing it. Here we have one more card, Five of Wands. Look at these cards here and the potential outcome. Yeah, something really goes away here and ends, and the challenges end here because somebody finally has the courage here to break free from something in order to be with you, Capricorn, or to reunite with you. It's either or. I'm going to end this reading. Thanks so much. This is a great reading, Capricorn. I feel like it is. This person's coming to nurture you, and they're loyal. They're going to be loyal. OMG. So thanks so much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe if you want me to keep these readings coming. It's really helpful. It helps me to keep doing those. And also hit the little bell if you want to get notifications. Thanks so much. You guys want to get a reading with me? Check out the description box. Lots of fun readings. Yeah, and they are, right? That's why I have a lot of repeat clients, of course, just because of that, right? And I better stop patting myself on the back over here, right, you guys? Thanks so much for joining me here today.